Greetings YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about a piece of Life+Gear equipment with their logo, Prepare for Life. This is their Carabiner Light. It says heavy grade aluminum, batteries included, LED, and whistle. So here we have the light in question. Now I've owned a number of Carabiner style lights over the years, and none of them has been very good quality. They've all been very low grade, knockoff style piece of equipment. And this is the first one I've encountered that seems to be a little better quality. Obviously light duty. This is not a carabiner for anything that's going to require a load. This is simply something you attach to your keychain or you use as a keychain fob. And it is a single LED bulb. And it has a built-in whistle. Built-in whistle right there. Alright. And one of the things I like about this is that it takes a little bit of effort to actually turn it on. And it's a fairly bright light. It's perfectly sufficient for lighting up the interior of a car, you're looking under a table or something, if you need to find something you've dropped at the theater. All perfectly adequate levels of light for that kind of thing. Because it takes a little bit of resistance, and there actually is an O-ring in here, which is a nice touch. So it means you're going to have, you could be in the rain with this, but as long as it's not a torrential downpour, and your light should be safe. Because of that, it means it's unlikely to go off in your pocket or your bag or your purse or something like that, just from the random things, bumping into it, because it takes a little bit of effort, and you can get this cranked out relatively far away from the on position. I don't think you're going to have to worry about it accidentally being turned on. Now, the one thing that you might want to take into consideration is that bulb is actually ever so slightly proud. Let's see if I can show you that. And see how that, see, it's dancing on that actual bulb. It's not actually protected completely by this bezel here, by this. So that's a little, it could be possibly a bad thing, because you could drop this, there's a potential that could hit, if you hit just right, you could potentially crack that or break that bulb. So again, it was a $5 piece of equipment I picked up at Target, so it's not the greatest loss if it does in fact happen, but I think they could have avoided that by extending this aluminum out, another millimeter or so, and you would have been fine. It would have protected the bulb completely. Now again, as I said, it has a whistle, and I'm not going to blow it while facing the camera. I'm actually going to turn away, and you are still probably going to be surprised how loud this is. Okay, so I'm going to turn 180 degrees around. I am now no longer facing the camera. And that is ear splitting, I can tell you. My cat is probably upset with me. She did not like it when I blew it when I bought it yesterday. This would be useful as an emergency signal if you are lost, because blowing a whistle takes much less energy than calling out, help, help, help. Using a whistle takes a lot less energy, doesn't make your throat sore, takes a lot less air, and it's very simple. You can very easily go, you do pulses of 3, because the singles of 3 of anything is a signal to people that there is danger or you need help. So that's going to make your life a little easier. It could also, unfortunately, be used as a rape whistle, calling attention to yourself in the hopes that an assailant will move on. It's depressing, but that's what we live in. So for a $5 piece of gear, and I picked this up at Target. I have no idea where else it is available. I'm not sure if Life+Gear is a Target exclusive. I can't remember if I've actually found Life+Gear at other places. Actually, I think I may have found it at Radio Shack too. So it probably isn't an exclusive. But they produce fairly low-end equipment. But this particular piece, I think, has some utility to your average person. Again, you use it as a key fob, and it's quite comfortable. It fits in your hand easily. You hold it when you're on the flashlight; it's not going to disappear. If you need to whistle, you can hold it firmly in your hand and blow on that again without having to worry about piece of equipment falling apart. And that whistle is remarkably loud. They did a really nice job with that. It's a very simple concept. It's an aluminum tube with a stop and a cut, and you've got a really nice whistle. It has no moving parts, so you're not going to have to worry about cold weather or moisture giving you any issues. So this has been the Life+Gear Carabiner flashlight.